This Lakers Thunder trade lands Kenrich Williams in Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers have struggled at times this NBA season to build any momentum. Consistency has been a big issue as they have had guys in and out of the lineup throughout the season, making it difficult for a team with so many new faces to develop chemistry and cohesion. Los Angeles is currently 12-12 on the season, which is not acceptable for them given the relative ease of their schedule to start the season. They already have 4 losses this season to teams .500 or worse and have struggled to put away some of the lower-rated teams in the league as well. Having LeBron James for only 11 games thus far this season is a big reason for that. James has dealt with ankle soreness, an abdominal injury and suspension. He is now in the league's health and safety protocols and will sideline him a few more. Trevor Ariza and Kendrick Nunn have yet to suit up this season. Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony and Malik Monk are the only players to appear in all 23 games thus far this season. The gamble the front office took on acquiring Westbrook has not yet paid dividends as the depth they surrendered has proven difficult to replace, especially on defense. Without many assets to trade, Los Angeles will have to get creative adding pieces to improve areas of need. This deal proposed over at Bleacher Report with the Oklahoma City Thunder would certainly be a step in the right direction. Here is the hypothetical trade that they proposed. Los Angeles Lakers received Kenrich Williams. Oklahoma City Thunder received 2023 second-round pick, 2025 second-round pick. In this NBA trade scenario, it would be just Kenrich Williams who is the sole player being moved to a new teams. He would find his way to the Los Angeles Lakers while the Oklahoma City Thunder would net a pair of future second-rounders. The Lakers do not have a lot of options when it comes to being able to make a splash move. Making an upgrade on the margins could be an attractive option. Williams is a versatile player that brings efficient complementary offense along with an edge on defense. That is the kind of role player the Lakers could use. For the Thunder, there isn't much point in hanging onto veteran contributors if they can bring a return in a potential trade like this one. When parting with more draft compensation, the Lakers will need to be careful of who they are giving assets up for. Would Williams be a dynamic enough player to be worthwhile? How does this trade impact both teams? Let's take a look at it from each of their perspectives, starting with the Los Angeles Lakers. How this trade impacts Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers have struggled at times on both ends of the court. Russell Westbrook's fit offensively has been an awkward one as many thought it would be. Unless they are going to blow it up and find a new team for Westbrook to play on, adding to the fringes to improve is the course of action they will take. The biggest concern for the Lakers right now is their defense. It is what helped them win the title in the Orlando bubble in 2020 and despite their struggles last season, they still finished first in defensive rating. That has not been the case this season, as they are missing the impact of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Kyle Kuzma, 2 versatile defenders. In this deal with the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Lakers begin righting a wrong. Kenrich Williams would help replace some of what they lost given his versatility on the defensive end of the court. Standing 6 feet 6 inches and weighing 210 pounds, Williams is capable of defending both forward spots. He is athletic enough to defend most wing players as well and in a pinch can slow down some guards. Los Angeles is lacking versatile defenders like that outside of Talen Horton-Tucker. Williams has also shown that he can provide some floor spacing, something the Lakers cannot get enough of. He made 44.4% of his attempts last season and could benefit from being surrounded by some better talent to bounce back this season. The Lakers would be able to absorb his contract into the trade exception that was created from the Marc Gasol deal before the season. Trading away draft capital isn't something they will be worried about as they are all in on trying to win another championship. How this trade impacts Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder are still in the earlier stages of their rebuild. They are unlikely to make a push for the postseason, so they will continue compiling as many assets and draft picks as they can. They can certainly pick up a few more by trading Kenrich Williams. They snagged 2 more future second-round picks from the Los Angeles Lakers in this deal but also do not have to take any salary back to do so. Because the Lakers have the trade exception, they can take on Williams without sending any players back. That is another win for the Thunder, as they are usually taking on unsavory contracts in exchange for draft compensation. The Thunder would suffer defensively by trading away Williams, but at this stage, losing isn't something that worries them too much. The more losing they do the better, as it will put them in a position to land a higher-rated prospect in the 2022 NBA draft. Williams is averaging 20.2 minutes per game, so there would be some more minutes available for their younger players to soak up. At 27 years old, Williams doesn't fit the Thunder's timeline, being on a non-guarant. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.